of appointment. The classifications of appointments are as to the nature of appointment and as to the manner in which the appointment is made. As to the nature of appointment, it may be a permanent appointment or a temporary or acting appointment. So under a permanent appointment, it is extended to persons who possess the required eligibility. Regular appointees enjoy security of tenure, whereas under a temporary or acting appointment, it is given to persons without the required eligibility, revocable at will, and without the necessity of just cause or a valid investigation. It is not subject to confirmation by the Commission on Appointments. Under a permanent appointment, a permanent appointee can only be removed from office for cause, whereas a temporary appointee can be removed even without hearing or cause. Now, as to the manner in which the appointment is made, there is regular appointment and there is ad interim appointment. Under a regular appointment, it is made by the President while the Congress is in session, and it takes effect only after confirmation by the Commission on Appointments, and once approved, continues until the end of the term of the appointee. On the other hand, an ad interim appointment is made by the President while the Congress is not in session, during recess. It takes effect immediately, but ceases to be valid if disapproved by the Commission on Appointments or upon the next adjournment of Congress. An ad interim appointment is a permanent appointment. It applies only to appointments which require the confirmation of the Commission on Appointments. 4 groups of officers whom the President shall appoint: heads of the executive departments, ambassadors, other public ministers and consuls, officers of the armed forces from the rank of colonel or naval captain, and other officers whose appointments are vested in him in the Constitution. So, who are the officers whose appointments are vested in the President by the Constitution? These are regular members of the Judicial and Bar Council, the chairman and commissioners of the constitutional commissions, the members of the Regional Consultative Commission, and sectoral representatives. Other groups of officers whom the President shall appoint are all other officers of the government whose appointments are not otherwise provided for by law, and those whom the President may be authorized by law to appoint, and officers lower in rank whose appointments the Congress may by law vest in the President alone. Only the first group needs confirmation. Congress cannot by law expand the confirmation powers of the Commission on Appointments and require confirmation of appointment of other government officials not expressly mentioned in the first sentence of Section 16. Now take note that the scope of the legislature's interference in the executive's power to appoint is limited to the power to prescribe the qualifications to an appointive office. When the qualifications prescribed by Congress can only be met by one person, such enactment effectively eliminates the discretion of the appointing power to choose and constitutes an irregular restriction on the power of appointment. Congress, through a law, cannot impose on the President the obligation to appoint automatically the Undersecretary as her temporary alter ego. Congress, in the guise of prescribing qualifications to an office, cannot impose on the President who her alter ego should be.